Well, it just goes to prove how hard it is to win in college hockey and how much we have to get better. You know, our divide between playing our best hockey and maybe what we did this weekend is too big, and we need to get a lot better at our game. You know, we've had a rough schedule the last week, but you know, you can't go into some games against really good opponents and play a certain way, and then against other opponents play completely different. The inconsistency is not good, and we just need to get better in a lot of areas, and maybe this weekend allows us long term to make the adjustments we need to make to get to the point we want to get to. Well, we scored 3 of our 4 goals on the power play. They had 2. They were 2 for 5, but they scored one right at the end of their power play, so it was pretty even. But our penalty kill needs to improve, and it seemed to be a lot harder for us to generate chances against them than it was for them to generate against us. And it's an area that needs to get better, and we'll work at getting it better. But it's one of those things. You get a 4-2 lead in your building with 10 minutes left. You've scored 3 power play goals yourself on the night. You got to find a way to win the game. I thought they made a big push in the third, and we were more holding on. After we got to 4-2, we took 3 penalties and in the third period, and you're rolling the dice. They have one of the best power plays in the country. I think they're 4th in the country in power play. So you're rolling the dice, and we got through the first 2, and then the third one they end up scoring on to tie the game. So that's maybe a little bit of fatigue on our part. You know, when you have some guys that are playing a lot of minutes, and we've played the amount of games we've played in the last week, guys get a little bit tired, and then mentally they let down, and then they take penalties. They get sloppy, and that's what we did. We got sloppy, and then we got on our heels because they were on us, and you know, so it wasn't really the third period that we were looking for. We didn't finish the game the way we want to finish, or the way that we usually finish, and obviously an area that we need to continue to improve upon. Well, Mercer is always one of the top 4 teams in the league, so we didn't play there last year. We played them at home. We swept them at home, but it's a tough place to play. We haven't had a lot of success as a program up there, so we're expecting it to be a really difficult weekend. But, you know, our plans are to go up there and get 4 points, so we're going to continue to work on our game, make the adjustments we need to make, and be prepared the best we can on Friday night to play the best game we can. But we have to be a lot better defensively. We have to be a lot better in our transition to D. Our penalty kill needs to be a lot better. We're scoring a lot of goals, which is great, but we're giving up a lot. And, you know, our shots on goal against is going up, and it's not really the way that we play. So we have to get back to the foundation of our game, and next week we'll work hard and in practice to get there.